It's Week 13 of the NFL. And up next is Darius Slay.
Turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee brings its offense to the field for the first time, and that means that we get to see the electric rookie out of Liberty, Malik Willis.
And it felt like it watching the game tape. He got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. One touchdown pass. So he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. On first down, Willis. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get that for a sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, let's see here, Charles. He was sacked 6 times last week. Now a first quarter sack. What's going on in his mind?
Well, he's thinking to himself, 5 offensive linemen. I got sacked 6 times last week. I'll start thinking about keeping extra people in. Tight end stays in. If I have a fullback or the running back, they stay in. Maybe not as many receivers in the middle. Anything to try and slow down that pass rush.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, we saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Torrey Carter, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Pulling good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. 5 plays there on that drive, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now for the first time, we get to see this Philadelphia offense led out by their dual-threat quarterback now in his 3rd season, Jalen Hurts.
And it'll be interesting to see pretty early in this one exactly where his head is, because the best quarterbacks shake off performances like he had last week. Way too many interceptions. Didn't throw a touchdown pass. Team lost the game. Let's see if he can bounce back and get things going in the right direction.
He'll be trying to forget those 3 picks, as you noted. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 19 carries, 130 in the yardage department, and a touchdown, 2.
Has 9 rushing touchdowns on the season, so a lot of credit has to go to the rest of the offense because, those big guys up front are doing work. But now, the goal is to get to 10. And don't for a second think that the defense doesn't know that. They'd like to do their best to keep him out of the end zone in this one.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Henry. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The Eagles had 5 and 6 to start play. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 2nd and 9. Hurts. This will go to Henry out wide. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. This defense for the Titans, they were very good in a victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was pop free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
Yeah, he pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. They'll run for it with Henry. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back can get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure you got the 1st down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Hurts sets up to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves?
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get advantage that way.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And the numbers on the ground for Chandler last week: 16 carries, 72 yards, and a touchdown.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help him reach the century mark. 45 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
But there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and 1st down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
Now a handoff to Chandler. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. 7-7, our score after 1.
Let's go now.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now they'll look to Willis to pass it here. He's got it over the middle to Jeff Swain. And it's a Titans touchdown. Jeff Swain, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Titans have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that makes the score 14-7. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. No return here for QT, so this will come out to the 25. Jalen Hurts bringing the Eagles out for their next drive. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes, too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Wide open receiver complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Hurts to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Henry up the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he lifted in, the defender was right on him.
And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 14. One tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Week 13 here in the NFL. First weekend of December. Playoff races definitely coming into focus now. And we got a couple of good ones in prime time. Tonight, national audience gets a look at the Colts for a second straight weekend. This time they're at Dallas, 7:20 Central Time for that kick. And then Monday night, Saints and Bucks from Tampa. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Meanwhile, Willis is throw into the hands of Hooper. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. To the air on first down. Here's Willis. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jordan Davis brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far, so maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Second down throw coming by Willis. That's complete to Chandler on the check down. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. They'll come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, it's Willis. And this is going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. He'll start with a give to Henry. And it's a fumble. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. It's picked up by the Titans. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line. And now, as with every potential so that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing is Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Tenth carry now for Derrick Henry. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Hurts. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And he is going to lose yardage here. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. A throw there, but that's going to be incomplete.
The first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. The kick by Elliott is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. Somehow they're able to win that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Willis back to the air on 2nd and 10. Open man, Westbrook-Akine. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Willis is going to throw once more. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. From the 41, Willis. And one more time, that's Watkins. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 18. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. As they stop it with 16 seconds to go. And oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. So we've come to halftime over. No problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their own 26. Second half begins with a run by Henry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of a 9-yard gain, second and 2.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 54 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. Play action. Here's Hurts. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. No whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Towards the end zone for Brown. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul.
So roughing the passer penalty and an automatic first down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
After the penalty, it's Henry. Bulldozes past him. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Inside handoff, Henry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Bud Dupree buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, third and long. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. The kick by Elliott is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though. 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. First and 10 now. Willis and the Titans at their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from it.
And nowhere to run for Willis. He goes down. Keys here late before the safety
came from the outside.
Tough spot for Willis and the Titans, now facing 3rd and long following the sack. He'll look to throw. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And they're going to get him down well short of first as he can only get this to the 30. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. That's pulled in at the 32. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. They'll run. It's Henry. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Prior to that, they were 2 for 2 on 4th down conversions in this ballgame. Now 3 for 3.
And you've got to figure their luck's got to run out at some point, doesn't it? I will just tell you from a defense's point of view, someone has to step forward on 4th down and make a play himself because they're just letting it happen to him right now.
82 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. 1st and 10 now. Willis and the Titans at the 20. Here's Willis now off the play fake. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Jordan Davis in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Back to throw Willis. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And I don't think he got there. He's short on maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And he fields it cleanly. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They go play action with Hurts. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. Now back to throw. Man open, that's Kiki QT, complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Throwing again on second down. Hurts, he finds his tight end, Goddard, that's complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw the 3 interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just 1 pick so far and his team leads. So now they can play complementary football, meaning if he takes care of the ball and his offense, if they're humming along, the defense doesn't have to be out there as long. He's taking care of his guys on the other side of the ball.
And they're enjoying a fourth-quarter advantage.
Here we go.
To throw again on second down. Hurts, quick slant to Brown. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 14. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Eagles look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Hurts will throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
This one fielded at the 5. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. First and 10 now. Willis and the Titans at their own 26. First and 10, it's Willis. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. From the gun, here's Willis. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a This offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd down and 12. 3rd down, it's Willis. Dancing to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to the Willis, gotta have this one. Airing it out deep for Woods. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Titans, they fail on 4th. A first down carry. And oh, he coughed it up. And that might be Titan football. It is.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door jar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. 2nd down throw coming by Willis. That's complete to Westbrook-Akine. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Now Willis to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Chandler. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Willis looking to throw on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. On 1st down, Willis. Drops this underneath for Chandler. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Second down and 8. Flushed out right. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. To the air on 1st down. Here's Willis. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Woods. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. They run it with Chandler. And he stopped immediately there. Clock rolling here, under 90 seconds to go. Here's Willis. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Bullock good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And did the Titans get this? Yes, Tennessee football. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Now Willis. Trying to improvise. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Titans going to use the 1st of their timeouts as it's stopped with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Willis to throw. Timeout called for by the offense as the clock is stopped with 37 seconds to play. Willis, 4th down, has to have it. Into the hands of his tight end, Jeff Swain. And he is going to pick up the Titans' 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to Chandler on the check down. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Over the middle, complete. That's Chandler. And they'll work this down inside the 30. This one came right down to the wire. And CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it flawlessly, and no flags. Because remember, if there's a defensive penalty, there's one play left in the game that the offense gets. They didn't allow that to happen.
So for Philadelphia, the win gets them back to 506-6 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Titans, the playoffs look to be out of reach now as they drop to